We did it. I was thinking about this last night because, you know, I tried for like an hour and a half yesterday, made basically no progress. And, you know, I was basically thinking, okay, well, we need to, you know, give up and just, you know, cheese it through this way, or just spam pestilence on the outside before we go in. And, all, you know, yeah, so we ended up, you know, essentially teleporting in, um, because there was an open space here. But even then, if you just stayed here and you have all 6 party members on the same square, you can all, you know, melee combat the enemy here. The magic castles here would be a problem, but most of them back here wouldn't be able to see you. So that would have probably worked. But yeah, this was the much better way. So okay, we're gonna, you know, first of all, say thank you to Mr. Demon here. He was incredible. All spirits and the Deva that was up here did great as well. And there's probably a few things left, but for now we're just gonna kind of look through if we want any of this stuff. We'll take the axe just in case. The basilisk was poisoned. Okay. I'm not sure where the basilisk was, but we never ended up seeing it. We'll take the Great Hill Magic Spear. Some of this probably just isn't good, but we'll take what we can. And this is probably not in completely empty room, so we're gonna make a separate save just in case. Save as 11. And we're gonna see what this stuff is. There's actually money to the... There's a statue of a mighty Venete royal here. The same royal depicted at the other end of the room. You look for signs of who this mighty figure might be, but find none. The statues, however, seem very old. Interesting. Okay, this is why we saved, although again, when we can actually move around, you know, it's not difficult, really. You know, it's just not like that big of a deal. The meeting room. Guess there could be secrets along this wall. Okay, nice. Interesting. This is all lead to the same hallway. So we took out down Gattaca, and this must be where the seemingly endless supply of mages and priests in this place do their training and work. See, a large crystal surrounded by chairs must be of that, I think. There's also the traditional pentagram. Okay. Yeah, we're looking for a tome, right? We're looking for a tome to give to, what's her name? Winter, I think.
On who?
Yeah, demons are really good summons. You know, they have like 68 HP. They, you know, have the ability to cast, you know, I think they can cast things like Ice Bolt, so I think they can do up to level 4 mage spells. But yeah, they're just really useful because they can just summon, like, you spend 12 mana points and then this you know, this creature can summon, you know, 12 more things. So, you know, you're getting like 1 mana point per summon, which, well, actually, I guess the other summon spells, you get quite a few, you know, creatures as well, but very useful. You know, I didn't use them too much throughout this playthrough, but yeah, definitely later on we've seen the value of them for sure. As you can see by this battle, well, he's cast summoning every round except for the one where he cast poison, but I'm just so happy that we actually managed to clear that. That was great. You know, completely RNG dependent, right? Like, they didn't cast Pestilence a single time. They didn't cast all of these horrible spells that are very annoying to deal with. You know, they didn't do that, but, you know. We will take it, though. Yeah, we gotta take out this guy. Okay. So we're gonna try to explore this quickly before they keep respawning. This cabinet is mostly empty. You do find a small bowl of scented balm. I guess, oh, resurrection balm. That's kind of good, actually. Cabinet contains anti-magical paraphernalia. None of it makes any sense, let alone seems valuable to you. Cabinet contains same thing. Another one. Probably a good potion of some kind. Okay, that's just gonna be more in enemies, most likely. I want to see where this hallway goes before we forget to check this. Although we actually don't have the mage points to break it down, but that's okay. We'll just walk through it. Intricate designs on the floor. You would swear you see some glyphs. Get rid of that. Storm, as always, all excellent. Trap export.
Dang.
Not very good at picking locks though, but that's probably because everything is just magically locked at this point. And this is the planning chamber. Ooh. Inside the cabinet, you find several thick sheafs of papers. You start reading through them and find, much to your surprise, that they contain writing in both human and Venati tongues. You start reading through them and find, much to your horror, that there are documents containing detailing an alliance between the Empire and this band of Venati. There are a list of supplies, information, and spells traded in either direction. In the bottom of the cabinet, you find the most chilling thing is a letter from Archmage Garzald to Gattaca Bach, thanking Gattaca for his help in obtaining 3 intact soul crystals, which will be a great informational aid. Along with the letter is a map indicating the way to a place called Ornortha Ziggurat, and a note saying Catherine was brought here. His powers may be very useful. You pack up the scrolls to take them with. They provide clear proof of who stole the soul crystals, and where one of them was taken. You look but find no information on the other 2. Interesting. Okay, so this gets back very conveniently, actually, to the main plot, which we kind of just forgot about. Well, I kind of did, but, you know, chapters essentially 1 and 3 all had to do with the burials and the Venati and, you know, the kind of conflict with humans, but more specifically kind of the Empire, right? And the fact that they stole the soul crystals, right? So one of the endings in this game, I think you can either you can stop Garzald, you can return 3 soul crystals, and you can also, in last episode we did hold about the teleportal. Arguably, if you stop Garzald, maybe that kind of detours them from even sending down, well, maybe that would upset him and make him want to use the teleporter more. I'm not sure. But yeah, those are the 3 endings. So we now have a clear understanding of kind of what we, the things we can accomplish. So this is very good. The cabinet contains mainly robes, candles, and other uninteresting things. You search carefully, however, and find something interesting, a small button in the back. Click. Hopefully that's nothing ominous. So we've already clicked it. Okay, it probably opened up this door. We're gonna have to rest though. I'm sure there's gonna be a welcome party on our way back. In fact, I ought to just turn the sounds off and just rest up. You know, at least within reason. I'm just so happy that we managed to clear this out. I was thinking about it a lot, and you know, there's a certain set of actions and a certain order of actions that I'm sure would allow you to succeed doing it the way that we did it. But yeah, yesterday I was just having no success. It was not ideal because you know very clearly they've gotten stronger. Like you know the Venetai Bladesmen had more than 50 HP. Like we literally knew this. So I don't know because I don't think that the enemies scale in this game, but I don't know how else to explain that. It's very weird. I guess maybe somebody cast a healing spell, but I mean we did more than 58 HP in that single round, right? So I don't know. I'm kind of yapping a lot in this video, but lots to talk about. Oh, so why is this useful? Because you can already take the boat all the way down. Maybe this is just a secret passage for the planning room, like an escape route, I guess is probably what it's for. I don't see any secrets here. And I guess we got the evidence? I'm gonna check that before we leave, but you know, it was clearly a large wall of text. It wasn't like we got an item or in anything unless we actually picked up any. Okay, we did get a Venetai Letters, so I guess this is the item that we got. Let's go this way.
Darn.
I don't know why I try. Lots of these meditation kind of looking places. Well, I guess they're actually just rooms. I don't know why I keep saying meditation. These are clearly just, you know, I guess, yeah, it's a futon. It's like a bed. Oh. Okay, nothing now. And yeah, this is where we enter from. Yes, so yeah, this was the alternate pathway that I was talking about. So you end up basically coming in this room, which is segmented off, and it's just a lot easier. You know, this is obviously the way you were meant to do it. But for the sake of challenge, you know, you wanted to kind of do it the other way. The door's set into this black hole, a huge steel antenna without handle latch. You don't know it, so we can't open these. We are actually gonna... We don't even need to fight these guys, because we've already... Wow. Okay. It's a bit much. Right? Like, it's... You're going off way too, Oh, jeez. Alright. Okay, so, yeah, I don't know... How do we get here though? This is really weird. Oh, it's open! There's nothing there. Okay. I mean, there is javelins, a mace, and boots. I don't know. These are important. I can't be bothered to identify them though. I mean, we could take them, but I don't know. We'll leave the javelins. Okay, I don't know if there's anything else here, but okay, let's see if we can make it out. Or I'll make it out, and I will see you guys back at the main Venatai village and went told this question. Well, actually, we were supposed to get a tome. Right, we have not grabbed a tome. Okay, I'm gonna double check that we didn't miss anything. Okay, so we finally made it out. There was quite the welcome party as we tried to leave, but that's, you know, it's fine. So yeah, this was, I guess, useful for getting evidence of where one of the soul crystals is. So we can take this and talk to the council, I believe. We should have gotten evidence also, I believe, from Lemon Selly's fort. So I don't know if we just didn't pick it up or whatnot. I mean, I remember we read something in the fort that mentioned Gattaca. So maybe this is considered the same type of evidence. I'm not quite sure. So I'll have to look into that. But the actual tome that Wintar Ono wants is up north. So if you remember, we went this way, and there's an entire new area up here. But we wanted to finish this place first, so that's what we did. So let's make our way. We shouldn't run into any creatures, and if we do, they should run away, most likely. So I'm not too concerned. We should be able to pretty much just kind of walk back. So let's see. It's not that way. Okay. Yeah, we need to get over that way. Yep, they fled. That's beautiful. That's what we want to see. And we got to go around here. They fled. It's amazing. It's so good. There's nothing better than seeing that. Like that's like I don't know what do you call it? That's like rain during a very dry season. That might be a bit of an exaggeration, but it's very nice to see. Yeah, this is strange. You can actually walk through here, but you can't. I guess you need the orb to fly across. Oh yeah, this is cool. Okay, here we go. The air down here suddenly becomes highly humid, stagnant, and pungent. In the cave ahead, the light from the fungus is exceptionally bright, revealing walls and floor glistening with mold and lichen, dotted with rank mounds of decomposing plants. So I've never been up here. Might take a bit to explore, but the enemies look like they are just gonna flee, so I think exploration will be pretty quick. There's a nice so I guess this is the sweltering cave. We have a cross-shaped pit of lava here and a special. Let me take a sip of coffee before we go. In the corner of this cavern, someone has piled stones and rubble in a large ring, 40 feet in diameter. Wow. 12 feet high. You can't make out what's inside, but it'll be hard to climb inside. Almost sounds like in Elden Ring they have e Evergails. Kind of sounds like one of those. Kind of a circular rock. It's almost sounds like an arena, perhaps. There are fortunately no nasties inside. It's some sort of chit-chat, shedding area or graveyard or something. Mummified bodies and shedded skins are piled waist-high, moldering and adding to the stink of the caves. In the center of the ring, you find something interesting. Small insects, carefully wrapped in some web-like material, carefully laid out in rows. There's plenty of them. Dead bug. What could this be useful for? It has a value of 0. I don't like picking up suspicious, insect kind of stuff. If you've ever seen the movie Alien, you would know where that could potentially lead. So, let's see. We're all gonna be on the lookout for secrets, of course. I guess we're just kind of doing the outskirts. So that fled, beautiful. Let's not go all the way. Let's kind of go back this way now.
Ugh.
Ah, yes. Okay. Drop. Yeah, and this is why you don't pick up stuff like this. Fortunately, we can get rid of this. But yeah, that's why you don't do that. Caves of Filth is, I guess, the specific name for this area. Yeah, you see how much faster exploration goes when we don't have combat every 20 paces. Great. Oh man. It's great, it's great for XP. That's definitely true. Combat encounters all good for experience points. Okay. Not finding too much. They fled. That's nice. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. There's a road here, which is interesting. Okay, that was completely my fault. Not walking in the poisonous, I guess, swamp would probably be a good plan. So. Okay, so we've done all of this. We need to go probably to the right. This way. And this road leads somewhere. There's a bunch of lava here. And this is Neodome. Looks like a city, or at least the sprite does. But I don't know why you'd have a city so far removed from the rest of the places. Because yeah, that's another point is, there's not any roads here, right? There's that small patch of road, but that's not enough to really do much with. Hmm. Yeah, we might not have found any sea secrets. There might be some, but yeah, we're not finding them now. And we can't fly across the lava. Let's go back this way.
Ugh.
Okay, interesting. So what do we have that is diseasing us? And the answer to that is I don't know. I thought it was the bug. Obviously, it's not the case. So something we picked up afterwards. It's nothing here. Nothing here, and it can't be anything here. So it has to be something here or here. Potion, mason boots. I think that's safe. So maybe it's like these gloves, maybe? I don't know. I have no idea what's doing this. It could be the orb. Let's save and let's use this. Not while outdoors. Okay, well. Yeah, I don't know what's causing it.
On who?
We should probably just identify all stuff and that would tell us the answer, but we have to do that manually one by one. 15 mana points each time. I wonder if you're just in the caves of Filth, so you just naturally get diseased here. You find, much to your surprise, a small dock poking out into the lava. It's made of a strange material, like bronze mixed with marble, or perhaps the other way around. It is very strange and very ancient.
Ow.
Yeah, I did not mean to do that. Okay. Yeah, it could be just the location. Maybe you just naturally get diseased, perhaps. This is kind of a problem though, I'm not gonna lie.